What's up, my wasteless wonder? How are you? I'm going to try to keep this short and snappy because truth is, I am tired. Apologies for the weekly update being a day late. We have just landed in Byron Shire. This is the area I was born in and grew up in, and most of my family still live here. And this is where my partner and I are going to be getting married at the end of this year. So it's where we're going to be based, at least for the next year. And so what I want to talk about in today's video really is what the plan is over the next year. And I also want to just welcome the newest member to our Patreon team, which is Regina. Now, you'll have to excuse me. I'm normally a little bit more enthusiastic, but yeah, it's just been, the last 7 months, we've literally done a lap of the world. The reason for that was to reconnect mainly with the project back in Panama, where we started in Bocas del Toro in the Caribbean, helping a community to solve their waste problem. A beautiful community full of life and biodiversity being completely trashed due to a lack of education, facilities, and resources or leadership, proper leadership, to be able to, capture those resources and convert them into opportunities that can not damage their environment, but actually help their communities, stimulate their economy, and even help their environment. So that really is what Wasteless World is about. It's about bringing people together through activities that support our community and our environment, because at the end of the day, we're all connected. The better off our community is, the better off our environment is, the better off we are. So sometimes the most selfish thing you can do is help others and our environment. And anyway, before I get off on a tangent, because I am tired, so I do tend to go on little tangents, I just want to talk about the plan now that we're back. Now, I am very, very aware of the cost of living in Australia. And if you're not aware, if you're not from Australia, just to give you an idea, we are renting this room from a good friend of ours, and she's got three young boys, a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 7-year-old, who they absolutely love us, and I love them as well. But we're paying $500 per week to stay in a shared home. So we're on a mission right now to find our own space, because I've actually tried making this video like 5 times, and there's kids screaming, glasses smashing, and then finally got out the kids of watching a movie. I've come in to record, and I just recorded the video and sat down to start editing it and realized I didn't have the microphone on. Yes, just double check. It's on, thank God. So, of course, our priority right now is to find a space where we can be productive and creative and have our own sort of space to relax and get a bit of respite. So that's our first priority, which is why I've kind of had to hold off from the podcast for the last few weeks, and it's why today's update is a day late. But once we've got that stability, our focus is going to be on expanding the lionfish project. So our beautiful lionfish jewelry, which is essentially converting an invasive species into an opportunity that's helping vulnerable communities and helping conserve our environment at the same time. And just like we've proven in Bocas del Toro, it has the ability to help support us in funding our own operation as we develop more solutions and expand the impact that we're having, both in our lionfish and invasive species program, and also in the development of our plastic pollution solutions. If you've watched past videos, you would have noticed that I am now certified to sell plastic credits. I still haven't found the time to really dive further into the course and understand how I'm going to basically be doing that. I've got some ideas. One of those is even face to face in markets, potentially business to business. If you have businesses or if you know people who would be interested in going plastic neutral or learning more about how they can even potentially make money through selling plastic credits themselves or investing in plastic credits, because it's a whole new industry, then reach out to me. I can tell you a bit more about that. But all these activities are all going towards getting us to a point where we don't have to rely on the goodwill of beautiful people like yourself. Of course, those who are helping financially right now, even though it might only be a few bucks out of your week, that extra little support has meant so much over the last 6, 7 months when I haven't had really any income and have been spending a lot of my savings to try and really connect and paint a clear picture as to how we can move this project forwards in phase 2 to have the biggest impact and learn from the mistakes and also the wins that we've had in the past. So that's it. We're on a mission to get some stability first. Then we're going to expand the lionfish market to help fund the growth of our other projects. As always, thank you so much. There are no words to express the gratitude that I have for you guys. And not just for the financial support. I really want to thank the people that are making the extra time to vote on things, to give feedback. I know how easy it is to just get caught up in our own little world, but I really want to encourage you guys to take this on like it's your project as well. I want to build a team. I want to be working with people who are excited about solving some of these problems. I know we all have our own goals and desires and things we want to do, but it is really important to spend some of your time giving back, helping the world with what they need or helping your community with what they need. By doing that, you're also going to be helping yourself feel more wholesome and complete. I'm speaking from experience. I've probably gone a little bit to the extreme, and I need to go back a little bit to the side where I need to also make sure I'm making enough of an income so that I've got the abundance overflowing to be able to really give back on a much higher level, and that's where I'm at right now. And of course, anything you can do to help get the project to a point where we are making a real serious income so that we can actually start paying full-time employees and people to bring this project and our solutions to the world. Until we get there, your support means everything. So once again, thank you. Stay true, stay you, and as always, waste less and love more. I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your week. Ciao.